Hello everyone, it's me Zakhan, and I'm really excited to say that I'm finally gonna take a step back into my survival world. I tried out hardcore, so check that out on my channel if you missed that. But I'm happy to get back into this. It's been a little while actually, but I had begun chopping down a bunch of trees, and I started to collect some materials. So I got a ton of wood in storage if I need any more. I've been trying to get like a lot of wood. So really let me just show you my plan. So what I really want to do is I want to pretty much transform this whole island right here. So my plan for this episode is to just do my like mega base, not really that large, but pretty large. And let's actually get on the island here. So walking up here, this is kind of where I want to have my base. Right up here, there's like a nice flat area. I know it's kind of like the dark grass, but I think I'm going to be alright with that. We could always try to add some moss. But I kind of want to like flatten this out. And then I want to build a pretty big base with having like a main part and then an extension and even like a enchanting tower maybe on the like a diagonal. And then I'm planning on doing like 5 episodes hopefully to get this whole project done. So this is just going to be the main building. And then next episode is going to be more like terraforming, adding other stuff, and then fully completing and doing all the minor details in the 3rd episode. So I want to just try to see what I can start. So I want to make sure that I have enough materials. That's why I've been getting a lot of wood. And then I also want to use some stone bricks, so I'll have to make sure I set that all up. But I'm going to try to bring some of the materials all over here so we can begin sorting and planning. Okay, so I kind of got all the stuff. I got a ton of wood here, some stone. So this is kind of going to be the bottom and then just random stuff. So I want to try to make sure, I think probably we'll build on this level, I'd say, right? So let's quickly just get rid of this. And let's also cover this up. Okay, now that we have this kind of a little bit more flat here, let's actually take out the shulker box. And then this is kind of what I want to build out of. So let's quickly sleep actually. Okay, now that it's day, let's kind of set this up. So I think we can probably start right about here. So let's go maybe a little bit further back. Should be good. So what I want to do is I just want to do 1 there, 3, another, 3, another, and then have like a little window hole here. So it'll end up looking like this at all the parts, and then we'll have an iron bar in between, and then we just have that same thing right here. So have like 3 windows basically, and then for the last part it's gonna be like a downstairs door here, so it's just gonna be like that. So it'll come together once we get the second layer on. Looks a little bit too much stone obviously, but and then right here we're gonna do like kind of the same thing except obviously no door, so it's just gonna be like that. Once we have that kind of setup, I want to kind of just throw in some random like cracked bricks, not too many, just like a few here and there. Something like that. I'm debating if I want to use this. I mean, I guess we can throw a few in just to break it up a little more. But I kind of want to make it look not too ruined. And then let's just put some on this side. So it should look something like that for the first layer. That looks good, I think. Um, so my plan is, I don't think I'm gonna do the tower this episode, but I should do that soon. Um, but my plan is to also have like a kind of extension here with some jungle and granite and that type of palette, maybe some bricks. So I'm not really sure exactly how far. I think I'll probably have it like one window, this type of thing, just so we can at least like see it still. And then it'll probably like start right here, and then I'm not sure if it's gonna kind of cover, so let's just lay it out with some dirt. I want to have it definitely come out like at least 5, probably like that much, and maybe we'll act like it's 9 here, and then it'll kind of come back. So the wall is like right here, so let's just break this up a little. Yeah, so really the wall should be right here, but it's gonna be slightly covered, we think, so it's really gonna start here, but I guess we can kind of just lay it out so it would be somewhat like that. And then let's just do it with these so we know. And then 3, like that. Okay, so the first phase of this is pretty much done. I decided to kind of just add in this little detail here, just because it would be hitting the wall. I think it's alright. But now let's start working on the top layer, which is going to be wood. So I actually have quite a bit of like little details in mind. So I'm going to do this part step by step. So let's first grab some of the materials. So I'm going to first just do kind of the first layer or trim. I think I'm going to bring my crafting table over here, because I'm going to need to craft some more spruce stuff. But I'm going to just basically show you what I have in mind. So I'm going to be having a wooden bit here for all of these, and then slabs in between those, and then obviously we're going to need the trapdoor to continue the curve. We're going to need one more of those. So that's basically the first part, and then on all of these we're going to be doing stripped spruce. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing, but I'm going to try to continue to point out what I'm doing. So here we're just cutting up 5, and then we're going to do behind that, so equal to this layer, we're going to be doing like an oak, stripped oak and oak planks. So that should be good. So I think I'll probably just start it off with just oak, and then it's gonna be a 3 tall window for each of them. So it's going all the way up, and then it's just gonna go like that. And I'm not sure, I might get annoyed that it shows the wood, but I'll just leave that for now. And let's do that to all the sides. So without being stripped, it looks like that. Actually, I kind of don't. Well, I think it'll look better stripped, but then for each of these pods, I kind of want to do a similar thing to down here. I just want to put it like that, and then another trapdoor, and that'll be nice to connect to the roof. So I want to quickly do that for everything. Okay, so once we have the trim there and then there, I want to add a fence to all of these. And then climbing up here, this is going to be the start of our roof. So we're just going to do like a typical staircase roof. And then in the middle, we're going to have some dark oak, just to darken it and change it up a little. So just pull this all along the edge. Once you're done with that, it should look something like this. I added in some of the oak here, and then some oak planks. I do think it looks quite nice. This is a really cool building, and I'm excited to finish it off. I was planning on kind of doing the same design on the side, but I'm not sure how that's going to match up with the roof, but we'll have to make sure that works out. So I think this is actually going to be a good idea. So we have a stair, slab, another slab, trapdoor, and then I'm just going to have oak all along this wall, and then where that kind of ends, I'm going to have like a, oh, what? Okay. How did that just happen? It wasn't even night yet, I don't think, but I guess I gotta check around my area to make sure there's no caves. That scared me, oh my god. Wait, how did he get there? I'm so confused. I guess it must have been dark enough, huh? What I was saying was, I want to have the oak up to that point, and then have like a line here of dark oak, and then have like a Tudor style of dark oak, I think, and sandstone. We'll see how that looks. That should be pretty good. I think that kind of matches with the oak, but it's a little different. So let's try to just get that oak in, and then open the windows and add the and strip it all down and add some planks. Let's see if I can clutch. Of course I can. So that looks right? I think so. So these look kind of weird, but it's kind of weird just seeing all that oak. So I think once we strip it down, it should be pretty good. I think that looks definitely better than the oak. So let me finish adding this trim in. Okay, so it has been quite a while actually, and as you can see, I did kind of the strips like I was planning on doing with the smooth sandstone, that, and then also strip dark oak. And then for the roof, which I'm actually, so I changed it from just one up, because I thought it didn't look very good, to one and then a block and then normal. And then on the side I just have dark oak. And then the one thing I wasn't really sure about yet was how to connect these. So I kind of just did like half of it. But this is gonna, I think this might be, I don't know, this is probably gonna be shorter than that, but I'm not sure yet, so. I do think that looks good, but it looks like the dark oak I feel like needs to be a little darker, because that's spruce, or I could change that to dark oak, I guess. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. This part I'm also still not sure about how to deal with this, but we'll definitely figure that out soon. I feel like we can try to, I'm gonna try to just lay it out with dirt just so you guys can see what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking this is gonna be kind of like the basement entrance. So there's gonna be kind of like a little arch here, something like that, and then like a little wall with a door, and then we're gonna have like a staircase up, and then like this is just gonna be a wall, and then this will be like a little bedroom for me to just quickly take a nap or whatever, just to have the accessibility. Well, this is not like perfect, but it's gonna be something like that. And then here I'm planning on having like some chests along this wall, and then I want to have like dirt, wood, and stone. So how long is this one? So 9, so I think that's the middle, right? 4 on each side, yeah. So I want to have like a nice wide doorway here, and then I want to have like the dirt like that, And then I guess we're gonna have to either have it like that. Well, no, we're gonna have to have it just one, maybe. We'll see. Maybe even like further that way. This is definitely gonna be where my main access point is, where I'm gonna be like running in to grab wood, stone, and then somewhere we're gonna have some type of dirt area. And then on the upper floor is kind of where I'm gonna have more like actual designs. It's gonna be a little brighter, bigger windows. So we'll have to make sure we use that. And then also, I mean, I guess we'll have to do like one up, one down, because I do want to have a basement. I'm not going to do that this episode, but I kind of have a good idea. So we'll have to work on that in the future. But let me try to see if I can finally start building this up. It's going to take a while, but I should hopefully get some blocks and get that done. Okay, so as you've seen, I got some mud in the last clip, so I have some packed mud, jungle, mud brick, granite, brick, and then dark oak, and then the dripstone. So my plan is to probably have like a arcing roof with the same dark oak and spruce, but I'm gonna just change this outline here to my this for now, because this is probably gonna be the main block I'm gonna use. Okay, and then I'm thinking we'll probably go up maybe like 7 to start, or yeah, that looks pretty good. So I think I'll try to just throw in some of the other blocks though, because I want to make sure that I don't forget these, because I don't need that, I don't need that. Yeah, so we have the mud, and then that we're also gonna need some normal. I think I kind of want to add this to the bottom, so if we just throw this in a few spots. I think, like, it starts off looking a little weird, but then once you kind of spread it all around, it looks a little better. So let's just try to get some good spots. Also make sure that we use all of our blocks. The dripstone, oh, I can try to throw some dripstone in here. And I'll leave the brick for further up in the build, but we could probably throw some of these in. Throw that out. Okay, so it's actually been a while, and I pretty much I didn't show you guys this because this just takes a while, and I'm kind of just trying to randomize it nicely. So I have all the blocks pretty much in here. I might do 2 more, but I want to try to see how I can attach it to this side. So I believe I had the oak wood flush with the wall, right? And then I had this nice trim, yeah, so I got my wood box here. And let's take the oak out, and then this. So what did I do? I did like that. Okay, that fits in pretty good actually. But that's kind of, I wonder if I should do it one more. I'm not really sure. So what did I kind of did that above, so I guess that's probably what I'm gonna try to do here. So where's some spruce? So I need to go back up. And then we have to do that. And then that's gonna be stripped. Started with the dark oak. This is kind of the boring part, the roof, but for this part, I think this is honestly high enough, right? That, yeah, that's high enough. So what I kind of wanted to do, I think, was something like this, and then we'll have the inner block, the spruce. Let's see how this turns out and where it's going to connect. I was about to head back to the island and I just found the first new wolf. The woods wolf, I think, or something like that. Looks nice. Maybe we'll have to make him our friend. It's actually weird just seeing that now. Alright. The base looks very nice from back here. I think we might need a few trees in the front now just to kind of... Don't want it to be fully exposed. But, let's get back to the island real quick. Okay, so it has been a very long time because apparently I need to have the textures so perfect, so I spent a very long time just working on the texture. But I finally think we kind of have the actual shape together. So the only little problem is how kind of to connect these two. That looks a little weird, but like, it was kind of gonna look weird. All of these, like all this looks pretty good, I think. So we're pretty much done on the outside, to be honest, besides that little roof area. So I think, yeah, I have my unbreaking. I don't really like collecting grass, so I think I might try to actually have the floor on that level, just to kind of bring it down. But my plan is definitely to have wood here. Do I have any? No. Wood here, and then sorry, wood and then stone, and then I'm still a little bit. I was gonna do like a window there, but I think it's kind of too small anyways. So I think that actually looks pretty good. Maybe like a small one, but I think it looks pretty good. Let's actually go up to the roof here. So it's kind of just like I need a few more blocks to finish closing that, but it's a little weird, so I'll have to make sure that works out. Do I have any more of this? Yeah, that has to go there. Yeah, so let me just actually pull that floor down by one block. Okay, so I lowered this down and I also kind of made some more walls, so I definitely have these two sections still here. But then I'm thinking we could do like almost hanging chests in the middle just to give us more storage. And then once we get down to this level, we'll have the dirt here, and then like crafting setup, some more chests for like anything kind of. And then once we're in here, I changed this part a lot, so this is going to be a staircase up. And then this is going to be kind of like a bedroom, I think. And because we'll have a lot of room over here too, because the staircase will only go so far. And then I think for the basement we'll have to have it like somehow in this corner. But also, so I kind of have a little design here for our ceiling, and I think it actually looks really nice. It's kind of costly, but we'll deal with that. And these don't really interfere with the chest, I don't think, so that's alright. So yeah, that's just kind of similar to outside. And then we're gonna probably have like it kind of like this, something like that, maybe not even all the way there. and then it's just gonna climb up here. Okay, so then it's gonna get up here, and then we'll have just enough space. And I did decide to move it because I wanted to kind of break this, because this is gonna be where the tower is, so we'll have to do some fixing to the walls. And I actually was thinking, I don't have them on me, but I think tough and andesite would go well. The polished andesite together, I think that's gonna be our floor. But I'm just gonna try to like get some of this done because I feel like this project has been taking a while now. So I'll probably come back just when I've kind of finished off this area here. Okay, finally, I think I have finally finished up this project. I'm really happy with it actually. This took a lot of real life days just because I had to do some tedious thinking and like what I want to do for the minor details. But I'll just show you what I've done so far on the inside. So we got like a little entrance here, some nice paintings, and then we have all our dirt here, and then furnaces, crafting stuff, and then we have all of our stones, our woods, and then like I said, I kind of have like a little section here for sand, gravel, and brick. And then all around I have like little item frames of whatever. So there's definitely a little bit more lag now here, but eventually it'll kind of slow. Then we have this room kind of just quickly go to bed. And then down here we have kind of a cool little redstone room. And this is, I'm gonna put like my task board here kind of thing. So that should be good. And then now upstairs I'm pretty happy with this. So I have this area here kind of like just grand staircase, and then another one. This goes into a little treasury, and then the attic. And then so to actually get into the treasury there, you gotta flick that, and then you have like your little secret area. I did go mining, so that's why I have so much iron now. It's been so long that I've actually done quite a bit. And I'm sorry this episode has taken so long. I wanted it to be quicker. But then if you go through here, this is like a secret entrance kind of into my bedroom. So you have like your little brewing area, and then I'm gonna have eventually some netherwort growing, some water there, and then my bed, and then like my good loot kind of thing. And then here's another door. This is gonna be where our enchanting tower is connected here. So this is kind of like a work in progress still. And then this is gonna be where I'm sorry I keep talking, but this is my farming stuff. And then I have like random paintings. I don't know if I like it or don't like it. Like this is kind of like a random spot, but and then my rotten flesh, etc. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm actually really happy with it though. Like these rooms, I really like these rooms. I'm happy with this, yeah. So on the outside, and this is gonna be more so for next episode since this episode's kind of wrapping up, but my plan is to kind of like make this island a little more dense. Like this, like to me, is a little bit too bare. Like there's barely any grass. It needs to be a little bit more lush. I don't know if I'm a fan of the podzol, but I'll think about that. Um, but definitely adding like a few. I don't want to like overdo it on these tall trees, so I added like a few around the house. I have a friend over here. Um, yeah, but I'm really happy, and I kind of like those little like secret passages. I think that's really fun. Um, and actually, let me just go back to that. Yeah, so for up here in my bedroom, this goes to the treasury, but I feel like we could probably do some sort of like secret tunnel into the attic kind of. And then also I added this little window, so I want to try to see if we can like somehow be able to see into the attic here. I'm not really sure yet, but We'll have to see about that. But we have so much space here, I really don't know what to do here. I added that. I know it's not centered, it's not going to stay there, but yeah, this is like such a big space. We could add some windows if we want. It kind of looks a little plain on the outside, but yeah. And actually, I haven't really explored that much over there. Like, there's a lot of villages there, so we should maybe check that out eventually. But I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. It was kind of a long one, a lot of building. Next episode, I'm planning on adding a very cool basement. I'm not going to spoil too much, but I have some interesting plans that we can even add more to in the future. But also for this base, there was kind of like the tough, like the andesite and tough. I kind of was like, I really wish they added the polished tough because I might like that more. There were a few times when I kind of was like, oh, I want the new blocks, but we can always come back and add them. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm really sorry that this episode took a long time to post. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life. But thanks for you all for watching. Bye.